How is it not, Devan? What do you think? They're lying?
Yes, John. They are lying.
They're lying. You think they?
You think Celsius is great for you because it has a bunch of bullshit on the back?
It's not bad for you. It's got a bunch of shit on the back. It's got
Use your mic, retard. We're on.
Oh.
It's got fucking. Oh, is this yours? Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, homos.
You really think they sell
60% of your vitamin C, and it's got all.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
got like 250% of your B12.
Yeah, I'm sure your body absorbs it all.
Yeah,
sure
don't need to eat any fruits or vegetables.
No, that's good. Yeah, it's like John being like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat my shirt because it's yellow. It looks like citrus."
If you think about it, it tastes like I think it's just a multivitamin in a drink. That's all.
It's a shitty, fake flavored, artificial energy drink that they pretended. Anything that they sell at AMPM, it goes accelerates metabolism, burns body fat, essential.
I just
energy.
like it because it's got 200 milligrams.
I like them too, but they make you feel like you're on crack.
I think they make you feel like you're on crack because you're weak and you have a weak kidney.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you're delicate and fat. And
Wow,
you suck.
Well, you're the one who's always having body problems. You can barely fucking walk around.
I'm doing too much badass shit.
No, you're not. You're a big retard.
You sit around.
Get yourself into a bunch of mania. Your whole life's mania.
Mania.
Mm-hmm. Fucking.
But this is really. It tastes like a fucking the San the flavored San. Remember the flavored San Pellegrino?
Why
you go
do
to a fancy
always
place?
have like track marks right there?
This is so this is another
Have you
thing.
seen this? He always has this.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's
been there for months.
I think it was. I thought it would start off as bug bites, but then I looked it up. I think it's echoes of hand.
Let me tell you what it is.
Jesus Christ, that's gross.
It's healing though.
Let me tell you what it is. John's the fattest heroin addict alive. That's what it is.
Dude, when I was donating plasma, I had a track mark for like 6 months from donating plasma because I got this big juicy vein.
And you probably kept sucking on it because you thought it was ketchup.
Very good, Devan.
It was very good. Yeah, let's listen to you just aimlessly speak for the first 10 minutes as usual.
Can you show that to the camera? It's the grossest fucking thing I've ever seen.
That is gross.
Yeah, it looks kind of like
he's had permanent monkeypox.
It's healing. I mean, I'm sorry I got a fucking pox disease, guys.
Train spotting.
You know?
It's fucking gross.
John's train spotting.
Anyways.
Yeah. You know,
let's get off how disgusting John is. I'm about to puke.
It's enough of that, honestly. I mean, the world can't
guys are
take
jealous.
how disgusting he is. The comments that roll in, it's just like people begging me.
People contact me privately and just go, "How is John so gross?"
They have no clue how you exist.
It's okay.
You're kind of like
my room's been pretty dirty lately.
You're like a poor Bert Kreischer.
People keep saying I look like Bert Kreischer, and I'm like, what? Just every big dude with a beard?
No, it's just because you talk out of your ass and your points never go anywhere. And everyone's like, what was that story about? Where'd that go?
I get Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer and fucking some other fat bearded guy, and I'm just like, okay. This is just, we all meld into one person.
People are very lazy when it comes to lookalikes for white guys. Yeah. I want the people out there, you get better at the lookalikes with white guys. People will just be like, you're white, you like Tom Hanks. You look like white guy with beard. It's very lazy.
Yeah.
Very lazy.
You know, it was...
What are you wearing? What is your shirt? Is that an ISIS shirt? You think you're like hot shit?
So I know this a while ago and I
Brooklyn?
found it. It's just a cool shirt. It says
You're like a Brooklyn fag.
It was like it was like a shirt that went to pay to help forest fires in Lebanon. And
okay, I'm into that.
Yeah, and then it said like this is like I forget what the exact translation, but I think it loosely translates into like it's a Lebanese protest chant about how all politicians are bad people.
Forest fires in Lebanon started.
Yeah, I didn't know they had forests out there.
You just stop talking right through me.
Well, shit, fucker. I don't know. You know, just say the joke. Yeah, I'm trying to.
Jesus
I got a
Christ.
Celsius, bud.
Zero social awareness.
I have tons.
Just a giant, just a fucking elephant in a china shop.
You know, elephant in a china shop.
Yeah, because you're not a bull. Bulls are kind of tiny. You're not.
You're fatter than a bull.
That was the joke there, John.
There we go. Very good.
Good Lord. So difficult reeling you in.
It's okay. I gotta wake up.
It's like a wild pig.
I come in with warthog energy.
You really do. People should pay to like get in a helicopter and shoot you in Texas.
No, I gotta get going. Every time we record, it's like second part of the day.
You should start thinking about asking for Fridays off so you can come in with
fresh energy.
Yeah,
that may be a possibility pretty soon.
Good.
We'll see it come up in the next month or so.
Good. How was Ricky? You took Ricky out to Sizzler?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ricky is like I thought it'd be like a big hoot. He's really quiet, and he gets
self-conscious when he's in public.
He's sober. And like he's like sober during the day. At night,
you explain Ricky. Tell him the story
who don't know about
where he
Ricky.
came into the bar and he said he just took a. He goes, I just done took a pool, Johnny.
Ricky is a West Virginia hillbilly who comes to the bar. He's a homeless guy who looks like a big baby man. And if you haven't, I forget when I fucking talked about him, but people were like hitting me up on Instagram about Ricky.
You posted a story of you and
people
Ricky.
remembered what I said about him. But like the thing about Ricky is he's the best man on planet Earth.
He's really sweet. He's like a character in like Deliverance that like doesn't rape and kill you.
That's really good.
It's like exactly what he is. He comes in and you just like you could like blow a kazoo in front of him and he'd go like
he thinks everything's the best.
he's just he loves drinking and that like I've never
so
seen anyone
excited.
where the more he drinks, truly the happier he gets.
Yeah, and he's not rude at all. I had to like he makes so many friends, but he would make friends with like schizophrenic cholos that he would bring in. I'd have to be like, hey, Ricky, you gotta stop buying people stuff.
He's
but,
a puppy.
He's a puppy. He's a puppy man. But he's like a really nice guy. So I was like, Ricky, I know he hasn't been to the bar lately, and whenever he comes to the bar, he's like, buddy, can you give me a whiskey coke, buddy? Like I'm on the way. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get you a whiskey and coke. And then like
he has a tab like Tony Soprano.
Dude, he has a dude.
Put it on my tab, buddy.
This dude
I'll get you back, buddy.
Ricky
He breaks a
owes.
bottle over John's head after John confronts him about paying.
We need to get fucking $1,500 for Ricky because Ricky owes a loan shark $1,500.
Yeah, not
And
happening.
he,
we are not. I don't know what business you think we're in
we
here.
need to raise
Also,
$1,500.
if you are a loan shark and Ricky rolls into your office and asks for a loan, and if you say yes,
yeah, listen,
the money's gone.
Ricky is
here's the deal.
he's so retarded and evasive. He'll get killed by a real shark before he gets killed by a loan shark.
If Ricky gets killed, he just so
At the aquarium too. He'll have paid. He falls right in.
Dude, I took him to Sizzler with that guy Michael who's in the wheelchair, and like we went to Sizzler, and I just completely forgot that old men just don't talk. And it was really awkward. I just sat with them, but like
They're also mentally disabled.
no, they're both
you
fine.
keep
They just can't
taking-
speak.
John
Michael's fine.
literally-
He just can't talk that well.
This is the second week in a row he keeps taking mentally disabled homeless people on dates.
He's like, I don't know, I don't get it, but like they're just not that social.
No,
dude.
Michael's fine. He just can't talk too well because he has like I think he had surgery on his face or something. But like, but Michael's awesome. Michael kicks ass and Ricky kicks ass and like, but like you should have seen what this fucking guy ordered at Sizzler, dude. It was like he literally just went to every like bucket,
Every buffet
He
thing?
went to every bucket and put it on the
he
plate.
had like Jello on his steak.
It was a mush. He was just eating nutrients. It was just a mush of like he was mixing like beets in with like his like meatballs and shit.
Does he have any clue what food even is?
No, it was just taco. It was great.
He doesn't know what anything is.
Dude,
really.
I think he just sat down. He's like, man, that was so good.
He's just like, I know that I'll die if I don't put some of this in my mouth.
Yeah.
As far as it goes.
Takes his diaper off, dabs his mouth with it.
It kicked ass. So we went to Sizzler and we went back and I get there and I get them both there and I was like, I'm gonna buy you guys fucking
You
dinner.
took both of them there?
Yeah, I took them both at the same time. I was like, I'm gonna buy you guys.
So they met? They were like meeting for the first time?
Well, they know each other. Ricky used to buy Michael.
Was it like the Spider-Man meme for retarded guys? They're both pointing at each other.
Michael's a great guy.
John was also pointing.
And John was like, wait, John's like, where am I in this equation?
I bet when they left John, they were both like, Jesus, he was like retarded.
But I get
They're doing a podcast right now talking shit about John.
I get there and like Ricky immediately. I get there and like I didn't know Sizzler has like 40s you could buy behind the counter. Sizzler, if you look at Sizzler from the outside, it looks like a nice steakhouse, but you go inside, it's
It's crazy now. It used to be kind of
bougie,
but not bougie, but it used to be like a decent place,
like Applebee's.
Somewhat, yeah. They all fell off. Applebee's, Sizzler, they're over.
But Michael gets in there and he's like, let me get one of the big Modelos. They have these giant Modelos. They're like the size of this fucking smart water container. And I was like, okay. And then Ricky immediately goes like, let me get a big Modelo.
Drinking to get fucked up at one of those places is so funny
Dude,
to
it
me.
kicked ass. They both had a big giant Modelo. They had one sentence they shared between each other. Michael was talking about how he like yelled at some Border Patrol agents one time. And then Ricky looked at him and went, yeah, your Corona's kicking in, bud. And then they just both laughed. And that was like the whole conversation.
That was all they ever said.
Don't they meet at the bar?
Yeah, they know each other.
Oh, but they freeze up.
They have face blindness, though. They constantly forget who they are.
Yeah, and then Ricky, we went back to Michael's place and watched Open Range, and then I left.
The whole movie? You watched all of Open Range?
You know what's crazy? We like half of it, but we started right like before the fucking. Oh no, it's like the last quarter of it.
Cool shootout.
The shootout. The shootout's long as fuck.
It's a great shootout.
It's a good shootout.
The guns in that Open Range shootout, like they make you fly.
Yeah, a little ridiculous.
Everyone's like flying through like roofs.
I kept that in my head while I was watching it, but then it was one gun and it was the first shotgun blast on a guy, and it looked ridiculous. But I forgot Diego Luna was in that fucking movie.
Yeah. That little Mexican twink.
Yeah, he is a twink.
He's such a twink.
He's such a little twink.
Every movie, he's like, please don't hurt me.
He's like, stop fucking me.
He said, nobody hurt me. Oh, Harvey Milk he want to come home to me. I'm going to hang myself.
He's like...
He's like isn't he in the Motorcycle Diaries too?
Yeah, he's fun.
He's a twink in Elysium. He's like the computer hacker twink.
He's always a twink.
He's got pigtails.
I don't know if he has pigtails, but he's a little twink.
Isn't he in like Star Wars too?
He's a hardcore twink in Star Wars. He's like a hairy. He's an otter in Star Wars.
He like plays like the seat.
Yeah.
He's like, well, sit on me.
I like Andor. It's cool.
I don't care about any of that shit. It's fake to me. It's all fake.
Andor kicked ass.
Andor kicked ass.
Written by the guy who wrote
Michael Clayton.
Yeah. Oh wow! They're hiring the big guns to write hunks of shit.
Yeah,
he's also like imagined a story. He's like obsessed with revolutionaries, and he's been wanting to write like a straightforward historical revolutionary story. And then Andor is like a sci-fi that, and so he was like he did it a Star Wars story with like a straightforward revolutionary kind of take on it.
It was political. It was very good. It was For Whom the Bell Tolls in Star Wars.
It was good. It was good. And I don't like a lot of the Star Wars shit.
No, that was the best Star Wars thing they've released. It was actually heady.
See, I like it better than all the Star Wars movies.
I agree.
Because it's like real.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's solid.
I never could get into Star Wars.
I tried to show you the first step, and you just couldn't get into it.
I don't care. I just don't care.
But also, Andor doesn't pick up till like.
Isn't like Bill Burr in one of these shows?
Bill Burr, yeah, Bill Burr's in it.
Bill Burr's like, he's like a tiny Yoda. I don't know, He's like Yoda, but he's tiny,
Baby.
He's a baby. They're all money grabs. You guys are
absolutely.
You're suckers.
Sometimes they make good money grabs.
Sometimes they make good money grabs.
Don't waste my
Dude,
time.
Born Identity, money grab.
Love it, master.
Born Identity was a money grab?
Fuck yeah, it was,
the
dude.
first Matt Damon movie?
That wasn't the first Matt Damon movie.
Yeah, it was. The Born Identity was the first one.
Yeah, it was.
You're thinking of Renner.
I thought you were saying the first Matt Damon movie ever. I was like, yeah, no, that was maybe like...
The Born Identity was not a... God, you are fucking... You know what? Why'd you get back to Sizzler? No, I'm kidding. What? The Born Identity was just like a... That wasn't a money grab. It was like a good...
It was us doing James Bond. It was a money grab. It's an
a
action
big
movie,
thriller.
It's a
They wanted that to be a
it was
blockbuster.
going to make a lot of money regardless, but it wasn't like retarded, really. It was,
Devin means money grab, but you're recycling old famous franchises.
yes, that's a money grab.
You mean
to
like
me.
that?
That was brand new. Had they made like
It was a book.
It was a book, buddy.
Well,
But
yeah,
still,
that
not
doesn't
a money.
matter.
It wasn't a famous enough book. Anyways.
Every single book that anyone enjoyed should be made into a movie immediately, and then they should burn the book.
destroy all copies.
Destroy and nobody has to be like, oh, the book was better. Shut up, retard. Yeah, I'm sure you had a great time. You had a great time wasting your day. Oh yeah, you go watch a great thing, hour and a half. They put a bunch of work into, and there's a ton of people working on it. Or you could spend, a week.
How
on
many
something.
bones do we get to watch Matt Damon break in the book?
Yeah.
0.
Well,
Exactly.
I'm having deja vu right now because I'm pretty sure we had this exact argument in the early 20s where you were anti-book. And I was like, but Devin, there's a TV in your brain where you can picture what's going on the
Matt
pages.
Damon isn't in our brain.
It sucks.
Yeah.
There's no fucking... No, it's not as good. It's never as good.
But,
Anyone that says the book is better is an idiot because they're like, what are you? You're making up how it was shot in your head.
But you get more in the book. You get more stuff.
I'm kidding, but
want less.
Movies are
Don't break
always
this
better.
quick.
Movies are always
You
better.
got to read the No Country for Old Men book. That's a great book.
no, I'm sure I'm sure it's directed by the Coen brothers.
Well, the Coen brothers literally just took the book like page by page and put it on screen. It's really
So then we're done.
So then let's just watch an old fag read it.
But you get more
at the
stuff.
theater. Let's just watch Cormac McCarthy sit there as he wants to kill himself.
Rest in
Read it.
peace.
He doesn't even like anyone that read his shit.
Oh, really?
All those guys, all those geniuses, they hate everybody that likes them.
Yeah.
You know, and then they always say like art's dead once they did it all. Mm-hmm. They're always very like narcissistic that way.
Yeah, they want to be the end.
They want to be the end of it all. They always they think they're having some like brilliant deep quote like, well, everything sucks and no one should try. It's
like
like I did it though.
Retired athletes do the same thing. Where they're like, oh, the game's different now. It's like it doesn't even count. You know, all the new rules they suck. Like I'm the best ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Anyway, so we got this this lady we're gonna watch later. This ukulele bitch apologizing with a ukulele for fucking kids or something.
Wait, what?
So I'll explain this. It's there was a YouTube sensation like back in the height of YouTube, back when like people were just starting to go viral on YouTube and stuff. This girl had a character named Miranda Sings.
Yes, and there was a YouTube Netflix show on it. She's like an incredibly off-putting like vlogger with red lipstick and super annoying.
And she did like hundreds of millions of views, and she was on an episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. Like,
Oh, God.
They dipped into like, hey, let's try to branch into the younger generation. So she had this silly character that was sort of a mentally deficient lady that had big lipstick on, and she was kind of just dumb and silly. And then just the other day, maybe a week or less ago, a story came out where like one of her fans was like, hey, she groomed me when I was like 13 years old. She used to send me like basically sext me, and then she sent me her bra and panties in the mail.
Okay.
And then they were like, yeah, that's bullshit. And then another kid joined in, was like, same fucking thing happened to me.
Like a little dude or a little chick?
Dudes, like little 13-year-old
She likes
boys.
little dudes.
And then so she had to apologize, and this is how she chose.
Okay, but this is what she used to do. This shit, this whatever this is, like Miranda Monday.
Miranda Bunny said, "This is a fake of a sick woman. This is a face of a sick woman."
So why does anyone enjoy this whatsoever?
This is what confuses the
It's like
shit
Pootie
out of me.
Pie, where it's like there are little kids, like little 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds.
Oh,
If you're a kid and this entertains you, you deserve to be fucking groomed.
I happen to agree.
You deserve to have your whole life taken from you at a young age. Enough of these people supporting bad art.
Take it
Even if you're 9, when I was 9 and like other kids liked other dumb kid shit, I was
Yeah.
like, you're a retard.
Yeah.
I was 5 years old. Kids watching Blue's Clues. I'm like, you're a dipshit.
We're watching The Sopranos.
I was watching Apocalypse Now, baby, the Redux. Fucking
Redux.
get on it. They got a 4-hour version now. Fucking Philip. All right. So this is her apology.
Let's go, babe. Uh-oh.
She pulls out the ukulele. This is classic, like 2013 Brooklyn.
Oh, she's putting her brave face on.
Nice.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true, though. Just as long as it's entertaining.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if it's true though.
Wow.
She said in her soaked panties to kids.
Yeah, she never acknowledges the specific accusations. She just kind of says like, oh, it's not all true, and then she tries to sing her way out
And
of
then
it.
she kind of
Yeah.
goes, and who knows if it is?
Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The
Oh, wow.
toxic gossip train.
It's a toxic gossip train, guys.
One-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic.
I really hope Louis jerked off in front of this bitch.
Yeah. They should make everyone who's canceled do this.
Every single person on YouTube, all these women on these YouTube vlogs, any one of them that gets caught doing some creepy shit, they should send Louis to their home.
Gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. Cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey.
She's so sick.
Oh, she's demented.
She's insane.
She's demented. It's really crazy. It's going to be so fun in like 10 more years when all these people that made money off the backs of, children who just liked their meaningless horse shit on YouTube and their, the PewDiePies of the world, all these retards that just made absolutely worthless content, played video games, and just like incels and mentally ill children watched them on the iPads. The iPads probably when the parents bought the kid the iPad was already hooked up. Like when you go on YouTube, it was already recommending them.
Oh, yeah.
Like they were funneled down people's
that's
throats
exactly
back
what-
in the day.
Yeah.
This is what this
Exactly.
person was. They're gonna start aging, and it's gonna get really, really creepy and dark and sad. They're like child stars, but like in their mid-20s. Like when your fan base is people whose brains haven't been formed,
Yeah.
who eat mott's for dinner. And the Bluebell, they let the cheese,
the little
that's
cheesy
what they
guys
live off of
with
the
the wax.
Capri Suns. And that's your fan base. Those are the people that told you your art was great. It's gonna get really weird for you as you age, and they all get older, and then you go, "What even am I? Like, did I even exist?"
They're going to become very strange in their old age.
Yeah, and they have all this money, and they don't know what to do with it, so they start playing the ukulele and singing rape songs.
What's gonna be really disturbing is like imagine like a 50-year-old man watching an 80-year-old PewDiePie play video games. Like that's crazy to me. That'll be like old man.
Yeah, no, like, see, it's never gonna last. There's not gonna be some kid that's going, like, we could go back and watch SpongeBob. SpongeBob's great.
Yeah, SpongeBob kicks
I
ass.
could watch an episode of Hey Arnold or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck, Cat Dog. I'm not gonna, like, sit there and watch the whole fucking season, and if anyone does, they should, the cops should break down your door. But no one's gonna go back to these people. There's not gonna be some 30-year-old that's like, remember Miranda Sings? I used to love her when I was 11. Like, let me go back and have a night.
This content doesn't age well.
No.
And so that's exactly what happened here, is that all these like 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids that loved her, they became adults and they were like, wait, she was fucking sending us some weird shit, and she's like a weird, like doing like baby voice nonsense, catering to little kids. It's
Damn it, didn't PewDiePie, like, what happened to him? Like, didn't he do
He
some
said the
racist shit?
N-word.
Yeah, didn't he, like, put on a GoPro and shoot up a church and then...
you're crossing stories.
It's Brevik and PewDiePie.
One of his fans did that though. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's what they deserve.
Yeah.
They deserve
Ollie.
that. I love hearing stuff like I don't.
Yeah,
know.
you love hearing about
Sorry
that
about
shit.
the murders, but it's inevitable, I guess.
I love hearing about stuff.
No, I don't love. Obviously, I don't like that at all. But it's funny when it's attached to somebody that's like, "What the fuck?" Like
Yeah.
that sucks, Like if I ever wanted to ruin somebody's life, like who's big right now?
Hassan Piker.
Who's Hassan Piker? Say tomorrow somebody goes and a building. Shit.
And allegedly, and,
But the whole thing is they're wearing a Hassan Piker merch. Like,
Yeah.
it would be fun to just fuck with his life.
yeah,
Like if you're going to kill yourself, you might as well be like, well, let me take down Hassan Piker.
Exactly,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
somebody that sucks ass. You know?
Hassan Piker mega fan for 6 months. You buy all his merch, you decorate your apartment with it.
Exactly.
Then you put Hassan Piker
It'd be
on
like
your AR-15.
funny if like ISIS like did another terror, like they did a terrorist attack and they said like it was because we love Taylor Swift. Then she has to like live with that. That's just, I don't know. It's
She
just
has
like
to live with
you
it.
might as well take somebody else that sucks down with
Yeah.
you. Like
It's the Reagan shooter. What's his name?
John
He loved
Hinckley Jr.
Yeah, he loved Jodie Foster.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of like do like
But
a
that
remake
sucks.
of
Jodie
that.
Foster kicks ass. You want to take down people that suck ass.
Yeah, but you could do. I think that haunts Jodie Foster to this day, probably. You know what I mean? He's so creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder if I should cut that those words I put together.
You can
earlier.
bleep it.
No, I
dude.
don't
You'll be
think. I don't
fine.
think you
You
said.
don't think I said anything crazy?
illegal.
Yeah.
With YouTube these days, we're fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about YouTube.
I'm gonna start blaming the fact that we're not like super big or even really big. Technically, I'm gonna just start blaming it on like free speech, and we're like shadow banned.
I wouldn't doubt that.
I know we are,
Yeah.
but I think it's funny when losers can go their whole lives being like, I'm just fucking shadow banned.
I don't
Mom."
think we're shadow banned, but I'm happy to say it.
Let's
I don't
say
think
it.
we are, but let's say
We're
it.
not on the new channel.
Is there a half shadow ban?
I don't know.
No such thing.
By the way, the new channel's weird. We're getting like so many more views than on the old channel that had way more subscribers. My old channel, Devan
Interesting.
Costa. The new one, we have we have nothing. We have like less than the Lemon Party Clips channel, and we're getting like 7,000 views an app.
It's because we kick ass, dude.
Well, yeah, relax. But
yeah, brother.
but it's just funny how I don't understand how anything works.
I think it's because of you're on Lemon Party, which gets way more. So people are coming from that, is what I always thought.
No, I know. I'm saying the subscribers not being like we
Not
only
matching the views.
Yeah, it doesn't make any. I don't understand how any of
yeah.
that shit works. Anyway, back to this rape
Hi
apologist.
everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things.
Sounds like she's doing a fucking commercial for Southwest. Doesn't it sound like it would be in like a tourism video? Or like, come to Phoenix.
Hawaii.
Yeah, or Hawaii. like Qatar Airways.
Team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say. I recently
Our lawyers like,
realized
do
that
not
whatever
play
said
the
that I
fucking ukulele and
sing.
apologize for raping people on YouTube.
Her lawyer's probably Alan Dershowitz.
And today I only want to talk about the facts.
Okay, let's get to him, bitch.
I hope that you'll be willing to listen. Here we go.
This is so weird, dude. It's so tone
Many years
deaf.
ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way. Where I was just trying to be besties.
Losers are creepy.
Yeah.
Also,
It's a code word for
I'm
creepy.
a creep. I'm
like,
a
no,
loser.
Yeah, exactly.
it wasn't creepy. I was just being a loser, like all losers. I'm mailing my panties to little kids.
It wasn't creepy. I mailed a few Hershey squirts to a child.
Squirt. Ew, dude.
Okay,
So I wore, the underwear I wore on a 5-day hike. I sent to little Jimmy.
it's called being an introvert. I send my unwashed panties to little kids. Hello.
Hello, I'm weird.
I'm quirky.
I'm quirky. This is the infantilization thing with these types of people. This is the same lady. She walks around dressed like a grandmother through Williamsburg. She might as well be in a wheelchair like FDR. She goes and she gets her cold brew in the morning. She wears her Zorro hat. She goes and buys a $78 vanilla fair trade small batch candle. She goes back to her studio and she fingers herself and then plays the ukulele and sends like a mason jar full of her farts to a child. Because they're just like, it's just this weird. These are the people that love the pandemic. They wanted to sit in their bathtub and just queef. Queef into the tub and blow bubbles and hope that the Postmates guy comes in and feeds them ravioli. This is what these sick fucks do. We got to get rid of these people, folks.
She's stunted.
Enough of this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of millennials, we get a bad rap. These people give us this bad rap. These people that got into this is the girls era, 2012 hipster retard. Enough of them. Slice through them.
Yeah.
Because there's people like us. We're based. Not based.
It's kind of like when you go to a family gathering.
She has bangs too because she looks like she got scalped if she pulled her hair back.
She's like Tom Hardy in The Revenant.
She's losing her hair. It's horrible.
And there's a weird aunt there keeps coming up to you and going like, "Hey girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, "Ugh."
Okay, this is all too performative and
chats
it's
with my
bizarre.
fans. It was weird. I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that, I feel like I'm talking to my friends. But in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I...
Imagine thinking children are your friends.
Yeah.
Also, it's so funny to mail your panties to a child and then be like, "Oh, I guess I should have had some boundaries." It's like, that's not a boundary.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it's highly sexual.
That's the infantilization mindset these people have. They go, I don't know. I just was wearing 3 masks today, and I don't know. I have my Epstein bar was acting up, and I have carpal tunnel, but I also fuck children.
A social boundary. A social boundary is like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have told them about my relationship with my husband. It's not.
Yeah.
I mailed my dirty underwear to them.
Yeah.
It's like there's no society where that's acceptable. It's not an accepted boundary by anybody.
Do we have
There's a
receipts
pedophile
for this? Do we have DM screenshots?
Yeah, do they get into
Oh,
it?
yeah. No, she confessed to doing the
doing
panty
it, word.
stuff.
And how old are the kids now? How the people are in their 20s now?
I don't know what they are now, but they were 13. One was 13 for sure when he got the panties.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're fucking... I mean, if I was 13, I would... I
would have jacked off a million times
I'm
about
saying, I
it.
would've been
But I'm just
stoked,
saying
but
she
yeah.
is bad for it.
I would have jacked
The kid
off for
didn't
5
do
years, and
anything.
then when I turned 18, I'd be like, I'm going to ruin your life. I go, how dare you, sick bitch. You used me.
overshare.
By the way, anyone besides 500-pound Samoan men and Hawaiian men that play the ukulele should be shot in the head. Okay, that's a fact.
That one
And Tiny
over
Tim.
the rainbow fat guy, him, and then nobody else.
Israel, Kauai,
Yeah.
only him and a couple other Samoan fatzos. Anyone else playing the ukulele, any white guy playing the ukulele, they should be spit roasted. They should have an apple in their mouth, and they should be eaten by everybody.
Agreed.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
You understand what
Loud
I'm saying?
and clear.
Here?
Yep.
Got it. Man,
Gotcha.
this summer's gonna be wild. Because I get I'm getting loopier and loopier.
Oh, dude, when the heat's in this room.
Dude, I'm fucking crazy right now.
I've noticed you've been getting loopier.
I haven't been getting much sleep.
Yeah.
You know, Jack's reunion.
I was thinking about that,
is coming
too.
up, and I've been kind of really pissed about that. So I don't know. I think it's making for better shows in a weird way. Thanks, Jack.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
The loopiness is good, but I'm just angry. I've been
you're
going
a kook.
off on the patrons and stuff too. I don't even know what I'm doing. You're all fine, Ukraine, whatever. Sorry, there was like a Ukrainian in our comments today, and I'm like, yeah, you probably know more than me. I don't know. I'm not just talking. I'm just giving you honesty, like in the moment.
People don't realize
I'm a contradictory person. The next day, my opinions are non-binary, but they're fluid. I'm fluid. I'm opinion fluid.
Same. I think
I'm never like
we're all just shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
Ask us
Massive
tomorrow.
flip-flopper.
We'll give you a different answer.
Yeah, like I'll think about it more and be like, yeah, I guess I was wrong. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't want everyone to, whatever. Anyway.
Cartnark, though, is a cocksucker.
Cartnark
absolute
I
fucking
hate him.
shitbag.
Cartnark
Of
sucks
my
ass.
life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
Did you, bitch?
Stop
That's not
mailing
very
my
interesting.
panties out.
So let's go on the toxic gossip train. Locomotives fueled with hateful accusations.
I love how she's co-opting like this toxic
gossip
language.
train.
Yes, now
like,
she's using
like,
the
You're
language. Yep.
the person who's accusing me of rape is toxic.
You're problematic for that.
You're problematic for me, grooming a 13-year-old boy. You're a toxic fucking asshole.
It's also hilarious. She keeps calling it gossip.
Yeah, she
What
needs
a
to be.
hilarious way to pose like the news of your pedophilia
No,
coming out. or your
Jeffrey
grooming.
Dahmer's like, hey guys, enough of the gossip.
Enough of the gossip,
He's in
folks.
prison.
Yeah.
Getting beaten to death in the showers. He's like, you guys are toxic.
Or like anybody that's evil doing this. Like let's try something. Let's go.
Ed Gein.
I pulled up ukulele noises because I thought it'd be funny to mock this bitch. Let's try like a different guy. Like Stephen Paddock.
There we go.
The
Okay.
next day. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Well, losing at the slots at the Mandalay Bay. Went up to my room and I took out my rage on a country music concert. Yeah. Woke up the next morning to gossip about my 58 murders. What's everyone talking about, folks? It's the toxic masculinity in this country that is forcing me to run for the hills. I was a part of a CIA psyop. Oh, yeah. Just had to fly back home to my Williamsburg apartment. Have 60 murders under my belt. What do you want from me? I got caught up in the sauce. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's me, Stephen Paddock. I know you probably haven't heard of me in a long time. I've been off the radar, but I just want to let you know I'm sorry about Vegas.
Sorry about the Vegas shooting. Yeah, I got caught up in my celebrity. I had a YouTube channel with a lot of subscribers, and I just felt the need to conduct a mass shooting. I conducted the largest mass shooting in American history. Woke up the next day and the internet was gossiping about me. Some of it's true. Let's say all of it's true. But it's nothing a ukulele can't handle.
Stephen Paddock just need to, set boundaries with those people
He
in the
needed
country
some
music
boundaries.
festival. Yeah.
What
the
about
boundaries between his AK-47 and the crowd
Yeah.
of people watching.
why don't we do like
His shoulder, the bump stock, the AK-47,
Yeah.
and the people in the crowd. He needed to set boundaries.
let's try another one. Let's try like Jared from Subway. Could he have done this?
Oh, yeah,
Let's
for
see if
sure,
Jared
dude.
from Subway. What's this beat? Let's see this. Joey, you wrote something, right? For me?
I actually had the same idea for this.
Okay,
too.
here we go. Okay. It's been a while since you saw me on the Subway commercials, and if I'm being honest, things haven't been going so good for me lately. They made a documentary about me, and I just wanted to come online and talk to you about a few things. My team told me not to acknowledge this, but They never said I couldn't sing about it. Oh, yeah. Jared from Subway. I used to be lost in a world of despair, but Subway sandwiches helped me repair. I shed the weight, found a brand new me, inspiring others to set themselves free. It's the child porn charade. Forget about the kids, let the rumors fade. It's the child porn charade. Addicted to the gossip, a game we play. Oh yeah, used to be lost in a world of despair, but Subway sandwiches help me repair. I shed the weight, found a brand new me, inspiring others to set themselves free. It's the child porn charade. Forget about the kids, let the rumors fade. It's the child porn charade. Addicted to the gossip, just a game we play. Yeah. Jared from Subway apologizes to you. It was just a little gossip. Sorry, folks. Subscribe at the bottom of the page. Donate to the page.
That was the best thing you've done in a while.
Well, Joey wrote it and it worked out
was
perfectly
great.
with that beat.
Yeah,
That's
your
my
beat
new
was
favorite
wonderful.
song.
I looked at her. I didn't even know what it was saying earlier today. I just was like, yeah, I'll just say what you said. But fuck, that kicked ass. Good job, Joey. You're great.
That wasn't even that good. You made that.
Yeah, you weird out
Oh,
of it, dude.
thanks, guys. That was a great.
That was phenomenal.
This is fun stuff.
was
I
good.
like it. We should just the whole podcast just be songs.
I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write you a song every episode from now on.
Just a game we play. The
Forget
child
about-
porn charade.
The best lyric is forget about the kids, let the rumors fade.
I love that they were rumors.
Forget about the kids.
All right, should we get back to her for a little bit?
Yeah.
Does she ever have you watched the whole thing, Joey?
Yeah, I did.
Does it get better?
She never goes into specifically oh, the bra and the panties, but she never acknowledges that. I don't think. I'm pretty sure. She kind of just keeps this going. She hits the chorus 6 times.
She has a chorus here?
Yeah, it's the
the whole toxic.
It's kind of long.
All right, well, should we skip
to the end and then see the end?
Skip
She
it
gives
6
a
minutes
speech.
in.
Go
Okay.
and see what she's doing.
Even though I know this video won't change anyone's mind about me, I still felt it was important to come on here and defend myself a little and take accountability. And I also wanted to say that to anyone out there who has ever supported me in any capacity, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks for jacking off into my panties.
Yeah. I want to see War Machine do this.
God, dude, this is the War Machine.
He's like, I was just, I saw red.
She set me off.
Walked into that room and I saw red.
So I had to rearrange her face.
Spinning back elbow.
Let her new boyfriend go.
Christy Mack, I gave her a couple of slaps.
Toxic gossip train. You got a one-way.
Oh my god, bitch, let's go.
Look at those empty fucking chicken eyes. Jeez.
yeah.
Look at those fucking empty doll eyes.
She's living off kombucha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no.
She has
does.
so many ex-boyfriends who are thrilled about this.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
For real?
She just has to.
You have
Oh,
to. Yeah,
I thought they were, coming out of the woodwork.
She must be a
yeah.
nightmare.
God.
Yeah.
Imagine banging her and you wake up and she's putting on lipstick and she's going "Hi, everybody!"
When you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash, but hey.
This is very Kevin Spacey doing the House of Cards character to defend himself.
Oh, very good.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
wow.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being your
The coffee
character.
cup. Yep.
Hello. Oh, so a lot of you have been hearing the news about me and Claire. And, yes, it is true. I fucked Anthony Rapp right in the ass. But don't believe the news.
I hope you had some fun.
What are you talking about, bitch?
Nobody cares, bitch.
She's acting like the victim.
Jesus Christ.
Look at her. Oh, God.
That's it? You turn the camera? No. Now she's like, I'm going to keep going.
I feel like maybe I should let you guys know something.
Man, she's so talented.
Seems like
At the end of the day, you got to give it up.
He's a triple threat, bro.
She's a fucking triple threat, dude.
You got to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, the LeBron of grooming.
people make a mistake, and it doesn't make them a horrible person.
There's just a bunch of UPS labels behind her for panties.
Yeah, she's got a fucking deal at Ship Station.
I know. Sometimes people can make a mistake, and you don't have to take that mistake.
It's not a mistake. A mistake is like tripping. A mistake isn't going to the post office, buying a box, buying whatever shipping pack of what do they call it?
Labels.
Going home, squirting in your panties, taking your panties off, folding them, putting them in bubble wrap,
Queefing in the tub, bottling the queef.
in a mason jar, putting that in the package too as a nice like appetizer, then taping the package and then walking down to the post office. That's not a mistake.
No, and twist it up and grind it and add some lies to it and pulverize it and stab it with knives and ruin a life and oh no, sometimes people can make a mistake. It doesn't
You sexualized
mean
minors.
send them hate. Oh no, sometimes people can make a mistake and you can kindly let them know and help them to grow. Sometimes people
No. The problem is you don't help anyone grow. You hate
No.
when people grow.
Yeah.
Ruins your business
Your
when they
business
grow.
is ruined if they grow.
mistakes simply because they made a mistake.
These people are the human equivalent of those Chinese women that we forced to never grow up, and we fuck their feet up and shit.
Oh, yeah.
We make their tendons smaller and
Foot binding.
and all that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. American version.
Doesn't make them
Stuff
a
YouTube.
terrible human.
I love this. I can't wait for the future. This is so great. I hope everyone goes down. I hope everyone goes down while we're out here just fighting in the streets.
What do I know?
Me too.
In this.
I want apologies,
Fuck me, right?
song apologies from everybody.
I want
Yeah.
every single person to do a song apology. Name another one. Let's do another one.
Vladimir Putin.
Nah, it's not that funny. Who cares? By the way, you were completely wrong about the Wagner Group. You made it seem like it was like the biggest deal of all time.
I knew it
Absolutely
sucked.
nothing happened.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah,
sucked.
because he turned around.
Because it was fake. Because it was bullshit. And he couldn't even have done anything anyway. He had like 25,000 people. Who care? I don't know why you acted like that was such a big deal.
Charles Taylor took over Liberia with starting with 100 dudes in the jungle. Like
Well,
a lot
Russia's
of shit can
not
happen with
Liberia.
25. Yeah, that's what I'm acknowledging. But they could have easily, like, when the Muslim Brotherhood got the side of the Egyptian military on them during the Arab Spring, like a lot of things could change very quickly.
Who's Charles Taylor? He sounds like he
Charles
sings
Taylor
soul
was
music
the
at microbreweries in Austin.
Charles
He's covered in South America
Yeah.
singing soul songs.
Charles Taylor sounds like he plays while you have fun playing Jenga with your friends at a big microbrewery.
Well, he's super cool. I'm just kidding. He's a bad guy. But he was like the dictator of Liberia for a while.
Anyways, you gave us fake
Yeah.
news, and
All right, yeah, okay.
the audience is furious about it.
Oh, they're pissed? What'd they say?
No, but we broke it actually, but it came out later. It's like our
Yeah.
episode didn't come out in time, but like John did break the news on our show for a second. Like he was like, "Oh shit, Wagner!"
Yeah, it could have been a big deal.
And you were
If
like,
we were live.
but
Could've
then-
been a big-ass
But
deal.
then the next day, nothing.
Right.
Well, he turned around.
By the
And
time
now
it
dude's
came out-
hiding in
Right,
Belarus.
because he just wanted some fucking. He wanted like
He
a
wanted
bride.
money. He wanted
a
money.
bride.
Yeah, he was. I mean, yeah, that's what
He's being
these
Russian.
Russian guys
Exactly.
do. He's being
Like
an
a-
Eastern European.
Wasn't
Yeah.
he like he was like a Nathan's like hot dog vendor, wasn't he? He was like a Coney
he
Island retard.
ran a hot dogs. That's how he got when he got out of prison. When he had 12 years in prison for armed robbery in the Soviet Union, he ran a hot dog stand and started opening restaurants in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, well, nothing happened though, and I just want you to like really.
Well, it
acknowledge
could
the
have
fact
happened. It
that
could
you
have happened, but
acted
it
like-
could have happened. If it went on for another week, it would have gotten horrible.
You were saying this is the biggest
You were
deal.
saying this-
it
the
could have
biggest
been the
deal
biggest.
ever.
It could have been the biggest deal ever. It could have been a huge fucking deal. It could have been a big fuck. If that guy didn't leave Moscow, if he just kept going and then was like, listen, and he got some support from the Russian military, and then that got fractured. God knows the fucking Russian military is probably the most stable thing on earth.
We're
Bullshit.
rapidly losing trust in your takes.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, it's over
you
for
suck
you,
me
man.
off. How about that?
It's over for you, buddy. It's over for you. We're finished with you.
Kiss my ass.
Always acting like the biggest thing on earth's happening.
I did it. You know what? Listen, bud.
You're a crying wolf.
Listen, no.
Who's another pedophile out there? Let's do like hold on.
Golly.
I would like. Do you have one? Because I'd like to hear a Ted Kaczynski one. I'd like to hear the Columbine kids do
Richard
one.
Ramirez.
Let's try this.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, baby. Some people are saying that I had a cage full of women, some underage. I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, little girl, can I pee on you? Oh yeah, this is the remix to Innocence. It's the remix to Innocence. Is this too much?
Oh, that's sad.
sad. How's this any sadder?
Remix to Innocence. Jesus Christ.
No, because he's saying he's innocent.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like removing
I guess
someone's
it does
innocence.
work.
Yeah,
It's the remix to it. That actually it does. It's a double
disturbing.
entendre, I guess. Well, we'll end that. What's another one, Jelly?
I was gonna say, I would like to hear a Ted Kaczynski one. Rest in peace, Ted Kaczynski.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the song that he would listen to?
folk music. I feel like. You know?
Do another folk song. Let's just stick with that.
Do like a.
I say go back to the Jared instrumental and just do it as Kaczynski.
I was saying, do
You
Little
gotta have
Lion Man.
new music for the peeps.
Do Mumford and Sons like Lion Man or whatever, but with Ted Kaczynski talking about being a bomber man.
Okay, Lion Man instrumental.
Keep in mind, he does his own fishing and he's a nature man. He's not just creating bombs because he hates Ted.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to.
I've never heard this song.
Yes, you have.
What is it? I'll be there. Okay.
No.
And I saw him. Okay, that's
Yeah,
that
you
one.
got this.
Yeah.
Oh, brave little lion man.
And I built a cabin in the woods, and I grew my beard really big, and I sat there. And I hunted squirrels and ate them every night, and worked on my bombs. I knew technology would take over this country at some point, so I wrote a manifesto every night. And then I decided to take the arm of the owner of a computer store. Just a small computer store. The man had nothing to do with the country. He had nothing to do with the world. But regardless, my manifesto lives on, and what is this shit? Shut up.
Oh, they have a chorus?
Shut up. Oh, now the ATF is coming for me. Everybody's coming for me. They're closing in.
The ATF won't stop gossiping.
The Everybody's gossiping, and I would know about it if I was a idiot that used the internet. But I'm not. I refuse to mingle with the world. My name is Ted Kaczynski, and all my bombs sucked.
Hey!
Every
They were just
song
little.
I made didn't do much damage. I really just destroyed the lives of secretaries that don't have anything to do with the dominant state of the world. I pretended that I was really making change, but I wasn't. And now I'm dead. And people idolize me for some weird reason. Todd, I'm looking at you, Joey LaFleur.
This is mean. That was mean.
Devin's gossiping.
Try my best.
dude.
Let's do another one. Let's just keep this fucking train rolling.
I would like to
I don't know
hear...
enough about Ted Kaczynski. You should have sang that song.
I don't know how to sing as well as you.
You're
but
the singer.
I'm a virtuoso.
How about John Wayne Gacy?
Ooh.
He was the clown man.
The clown man, he liked
And
to.
he was a Chicago guy.
Illinois?
Chicago. He had all
Was
the
he
he had all
Chicago?
the boys under the men
Yeah,
under
yes.
his.
Dressed up like a
Democratic
clown, big fat
fundraiser.
clown.
What's a Chicago? Oh, Chicago.
Fucking. What's that song they have?
What's the best Chicago song?
From
three.
I'm thinking.
Don't they have a song called Chicago too?
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
Okay. Let's
Chicago by
see.
Chicago.
You're the 25
24 to 6.
25 to 6 or 4.
Yeah, that's the one.
Or Roxy? What is that? No. Should I
think it's 25.
What
or
about
64.
Chicago the musical?
Sure.
Roxanne?
What is there? Roxanne?
Roxanne.
I don't know these songs that well.
Wayne Gacy, you don't have to bury that boy tonight.
Hey, honey. I'm just a fucking Chicago guy, you know?
Yeah, that was John.
My name's John Wayne Gacy. I like putting meat and peppers on
Hoagies.
on French bread. I like dressing up like a clown. I like barbecuing. And I like killing gay men.
If that's a crime, take me to jail.
Yeah, it's a crime, take me to jail. You guys have been hearing about a lot of gossip out there, you know? I just got back from the Bulls game. Michael Jordan, game winner. Tonight, I'll have a game winner. After I rape a young man and shoot him in the head, bury him under my floorboards. Oh yeah, baby. A lot of people, I like to dress up. I call myself Roxanne. But really, my name's John Wayne Gacy. All right, next. Another one. Another one.
Let's see.
Do the Columbine kids.
Yeah.
Okay, what would they listen to?
Dude, Nirvana, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no, Jeremy by Pearl Jam, instrumental. Wasn't that a song about a school shooter?
I don't really know how Jeremy goes.
Just do Nirvana. Nirvana
Yeah, do,
instrumental.
Like Polly or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grunge. What was the name of their mafia?
He's got it.
Trenchcoat Mafia.
Yeah.
They had a Tech 9 day.
Okay. Think I'm gonna go bowling today. Then I'm gonna buy a really gay duster. Then I'm gonna go to school. Gonna tell one person I know to, hey, don't show up today. Then I'm gonna get my Tech 9 and call my friend Dylan. Look at me, starting a trend that'll ruin America from within. They'll have political conversations for the next 30 years, and they'll never do shit, and the guns will get better. Yeah. They call it an AR-15, cause that's the age of the people that use them. My name is Eric Harris, and I'm in the cafeteria. And I'm making noise. Who says it's a gunshot? Woke up the next morning. Heard some gossip. Heard some rumors. That I started, like, me and my friend, we started, like, the biggest thing to ever happen in terms of a political issue in this country.
Michael Moore is spreading rumors.
Michael Moore is spreading rumors about me. I saw his bullshit movie. He didn't even make us look that cool. By the way, I bowled a perfect game. This is just getting fucked up. Let's do another one's a little less fucked up. School shootings. I mean, I don't like to make fun of school shootings here. I never do that. We're not.
We don't do that.
We're not a judgmental show here. I don't want to judge.
Someone who's not so fucked up but is still fucked up. That's a tough one, man.
Let's keep it going.
Richard Ramirez.
I mean, that's the most fucked up guy.
I was kidding, you maniac.
Richard Ramirez.
Yeah.
Night Stalker.
Night Stalker. I mean, Charles Manson.
Cecil Hotel.
He never killed anyone personally.
What would he listen to?
Night Stalker or
Taxi
Manson?
driver music, Richard Ramirez?
Yeah.
Yeah, or I kind of just want to say Cisco Kid because he was from East LA.
Oh, like
Cholo song?
The low. Let's leave low rider.
Night Stalker.
It's a parody
He's a little
music
sneakier.
podcast now, guys. This was the Weird Al Yankovic podcast.
No.
Isn't it? What the fuck?
It's Lowrider by War. That's the top one, bro.
Yeah,
Lowrider.
but I want to get the ones that aren't. They've been on YouTube for like a long time.
Word.
Let's go. Lowrider.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just ready for a night on the town. My name's Richard Ramirez. Night Stalker. Oh yeah. The Night Stalker lives at the Cecil. And he goes out at night and paints the town. covered in blood. And nobody says a word. For years and years. There's an Asian girl trapped in the water tower, and I don't care. The Night Stalker drives a low rider.
He goes, hey guys, it's me, Richard Ramirez. You haven't heard from me in a while. A lot of people think I'm a regular cat burglar.
It's just some gossip. All right, let's get on some normal stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We're not doing a corner this week, so we decided to give you a fucking.
We needed a song, but no corner.
Fucking gumbo.
No corner.
We gave them gumbo. Gave them everything.
Oh yeah, meat. Yeah.
Fucking meat, shrimp, fucking sausage.
You just turned into that guy.
Fucking crawfish. Mel Gibson was spotted by a Mexican guy. What was he? What was he doing?
He was like putting tire. It was putting. This is an older video, but he was putting air in this like Mexican dude's tires and was doing a fare for him. But the guy like,
it's really cool.
It was fantastic. Mel Gibson seems like a great dude.
Yeah, he's great. And he didn't even get racist.
No,
at all.
Not once.
Well, we'll see.
I am here helping my friend Mel Gibson, el del Patriota.
This guy kicks ass.
Mel Gibson. Are you Mel Gibson?
Are you Mel Gibson? The image of Mel Gibson filling his own tires. This guy going, are you Mel Gibson? Are you Mel Gibson?
Oh yeah. Yes.
He's so happy. He's so happy, dude.
So happy to see Mel Gibson.
Gibson's
jacked,
dude. Movie, The Patriot.
That's it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Long time ago.
What did he ask him? He goes, long time ago.
I think he asked him about a movie he was in or some shit.
Something like that. What movie do you think this Mexican guy would have
Go
said?
back. Let's see if we can hear.
He's like, I love the end of Braveheart. When you drop the cloth.
You perform in The Patriota?
Patriot. He was like Patriota.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. He goes, yeah, a long time ago.
When you kill the British with the tomahawk.
He goes, that was before you people came in and ruined the country.
That's it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Long time ago.
Long time ago, yeah. Why are you alone?
I love this guy. So pure.
He's amazing.
Why are you alone? And did your wife not blow you before jacuzzi?
Why are you?
I am alone because I'm not famous.
I'm not famous.
I'm alone because I like how this guy thinks all famous people have to be with people.
Yeah, they got to. Well, that's like in Mexico. If you're famous, you probably have like 15,000 armed security guards and shit.
True.
I like being alone.
Oh yeah, sure.
Hell yeah, Mel.
Oh my god, this.
I gotta say, I'm very endeared to Mel Gibson right now. Just putting air in his tires.
Is that
I
his?
do this, and I don't have a new car. I do this. I drive a fucking jalopy around. I drive a car with my feet, and I put air in my tires.
He was wrong for what he said about the Jews and like how he treated his wife and stuff. But I actually I forgive him. I'm not even. That's controversial.
Everyone forgives him.
As a non-Jew, it's you can't say it, but I forgive him.
I forgive him. You want to know why?
Yeah. He sobered up and he's not doing any of that.
Because if you're drunk, who gives a shit what you say?
He sobered up and as he said, he's done all the mea culpas. He's made the right steps, and it's time to recognize his talent.
Exactly, Joseph. And we're talking about my number one supporter of Israel over here. He forgives Mel Gibson.
Exactly. I'm a Zionist. As a Zionist, I forgive him.
Lucky day for me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What if I rob you?
Hey,
Look at that laugh. Look at that laugh.
Crazy. Look how crazy he
Classic
is.
Gibbs.
Look at Gibson.
He's like the Joker.
He's wild. He's unhinged. He's looking at him just cackling.
Yeah, you are.
He knows how to talk to the everyday man.
Oh, he's born in
kicks
Australia. At the end of the day, he's just like
How's he so American?
He moved when he was like in his teens, and then he became an actor and just
lost the whole accent.
Lost the whole accent. Yeah.
Hey, can you shine that light on?
He goes, "You're Mexican. Shine that light."
Puts him right to work.
On this.
That's an endearing.
Why don't you wash my car?
Video. Wash my car, sugar tits.
While you're here, wash my car.
Why don't you put some light on that tire for me, sugar tits? He's calling a Mexican guy. He's like, you fuck. I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
You know what's the worst? Peeling your sweaty dick off your leg. You wish you could go take a shower, but you work at a real job and have to spend the whole day in your own personal swamp. You don't have to live like this anymore. Keep cool this summer with Sheath underwear. This innovative underwear has 2 pouches. One for your dick and one for your balls. It keeps everything separate so your crown jewels can get some airflow down there. It even comes in tons of cool patterns to help you look great and feel comfortable. Come on, you want to look great down there. I have Sheath underwear, and it's great. It's probably the best underwear I own. It is the best underwear I own. Of course it is. Very comfortable, very smooth, silky, has great patterns, makes you feel like there's a couple of them that look like Gucci. So it's cool. It's great. I recommend it. For our ladies in the audience, we know you have sweaty boobs to deal with. God, you ladies with your sloppy, sweaty tits. Disgusting. That's why you got to get Sheath sport bras, bikini briefs, and boy shorts. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use code HATEWATCH to get 20% off your first order. Plus, Sheath Underwear's 100% money-back guarantee. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code HATEWATCH. Get Sheath Underwear. Support the show. Support your balls. Okay, listen, I know that people have a problem sometimes when well, this is a long video. Maybe we should save it the Patreon. This is a really funny pedophile video that I found.
Oh, shit. I mean...
Okay, I kind of miss pedophile stuff. We used to watch him a lot. And by the way, shout out Colin Shoemaker. He's coming on the podcast.
Oh, shit.
He's coming here, I think, next week or 2 weeks from now or something, and I'm going to go on a hunt with him.
We'll all go on a hunt.
We're all invited.
Why can't we? It's like rattlesnake hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, I'm going to go. I don't know. Are you like, Devan, will you go on a hunt?
No, why would I not?
We have to go on
It's scary.
hunts.
They could shoot you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about my main point about those things. Well, I'll buy some mace or something.
I can bring mace from the bar. We have a bunch of mace.
And some fucking tasers.
But yeah, so Shoe's coming on the pod. But go back to this.
Well, let's save that for the page. Let's save it for the page. This is a good one. The teacher was arrested after cutting a student's hair while singing the national anthem. And so she kind of goes like crazy. She starts like, if I remember correctly, she starts like just trying to cut everyone's hair in the class, and they all start running out of the class. And she's been arrested because it is like...
Yeah, it's like
assault. Yeah.
Well, she's also holding scissors, like chasing.
Yeah,
kids.
that's crazy. Is she just menopausal or something?
I think teachers are just massive losers that like failed at everything in life. So then they become teachers so they can force people that are like essentially in like our version of a free prison to have to listen to their thoughts and political ideologies. And a lot of teachers I had were absolute losers.
It's how they regain power.
And they eat lentil soup and they come into class and then they just tell you about like why they should have made it.
Yeah.
And like that they a guy that beat them at writing or a guy that like took their job as being a director or whatever.
It's similar to like cops, where some people become cops because they just want the power.
Yeah.
Same thing with teachers. There are hero cops, like our boy Rex Engelbert.
Yep.
And there are great teachers, but a lot of bad cops and a lot of bad teachers.
More bad teachers than good.
Yeah.
That being said, I respect the good teachers. I had I had maybe four teachers my whole life that I was like, I like you a lot. You're a really good person. And this must be hard as shit. I understand.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be insane.
But the other 10 at the school, you realize why the kids start bringing guns.
Well,
take a seat.
What's she doing?
why would you?
What so proudly we hail.
I mean, this is...
What are you doing, you psycho bitch?
It's deranged.
Last stream.
Why is this boy allowing this?
This is technically assault, right?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to just grab people's hair and cut it.
I mean...
Well, the kid's
weird.
letting her do it.
Yeah, he's like laughing.
Yeah, because they're being influenced. Like they feel like they'll get
she's the
in
boss.
trouble.
It's like it's some kind of conduct violation for sure, but I don't know if this is assault.
The kid's kind of laughing and shit, but look at after this, I think she starts chasing people.
The kid knows how crazy she looks, so he's like, I'm gonna let her fucking dig her own grave.
He's the hero.
Yeah, exactly.
He's taking it for the class.
Next. I'm not done.
What is she? What's her point?
She's a lunatic.
She's a lunatic, John.
No, but I want to see what happened right before this video. What do you think she said to them?
That kid was misbehaving, and she
doesn't
lost her
matter.
mind. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Teachers lost their minds constantly.
Oh, we made teachers cry all the time.
We made teachers. I watched teachers walk out.
Yeah.
Quit.
Yeah.
Subs. Quit.
Yeah.
I had some real. I not fucked over, but teachers that were assholes. I made one of them quit for sure. I made a bunch cry. One called the cops on me because I was just
that kicks ass.
Trolling her so much. When you're a little kid, like
you don't care. It's a prison guard. You're
exactly.
my prison guard, and I'm forced to be here, and I'll you're lucky I don't stab you to death. They're awful. People don't understand how horrible school is to a certain type of child.
Oh, yeah,
To me, it was the worst thing that will ever happen to me. I'd rather be in prison than school.
I still have nightmares about school to this day. It's like my most recurring nightmares. It's me in school, and I forgot to do homework or something, and a teacher's, I'm fucked, and I'm going to get in trouble.
I was cripplingly depressed.
Oh,
me too.
I walked around school like Paul Giamatti in Sideways. I hated every second of every fucking day.
Same.
I couldn't believe. I remember I asked a kid in like 4th grade, I was like, when does this end? And he was like, well, this 5th grade, then the 6th grade, then the 7th grade, then the 8th grade, then the 10th, 11th, 12th. And I was like, oh my God. Because you don't even know any better. You don't know what's going on. You just got shot out. Two strangers meet, they fuck, they shoot you out, and everything's kind of okay for a little bit, and then all of a sudden there's that first day at this weird tiny prison.
You go through puberty, you start becoming a little bit more self-aware, and now you anxiety, depression starts flooding into your brain, and now you're stuck with all these people that you hate, and these asshole teachers are fucking ordering you around. It's a nightmare.
It's an utter fucking nightmare. And then you're like, well, the teachers are supposed to mold minds, and they're great. Yeah. They know how to handle people, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, this guy's like completely insane.
Yeah.
These people are nuts, and you're dealing with that. And you just wear hoodies every day. And you just drink soda. You come into school and you're just like, whoa. You eat a cup of noodle for breakfast.
Oh yeah.
And you try and figure out the best ways to make your body pass out.
Yeah.
That's why every kid plays that game where they make them pass out and they hit the pressure points because everyone wants to die.
Like, put me to sleep.
Put me to fucking
out of my
sleep.
misery.
God, I wish my teacher was the Undertaker. Every day in class, I would just pray for an asteroid to hit Earth. Every day in class, I would pray for the roof to cave in on the teacher speaking. I'm not kidding. That's all I thought about. I hated every second of every day.
I hated school as much as you, I think, but I think that out of all of us, you were the closest to actually, bringing a weapon and doing something.
No, I was never like that. I never.
But out of us, you're the closest to like maybe becoming a shooter.
I wouldn't. Here's what I would do. I prayed for other people to shoot it up.
I would do that all the time.
So then we would have like a week off or whatever, and it would just. I wanted time off so bad. I was like, yeah, a couple people are gonna have to take a hit.
Yeah.
But if somebody came to you when you were like at your peak of hating school and they were like, hey, push this button, you'll never get caught. A couple of teachers and some kids will die, but school's off for 3 weeks.
There was one teacher that I hated so much because he was like, there was this feeling where I'm like, dude, you're like, because they pressure you and they make you feel like, first off, you have to go to college or you're going to be homeless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your life is worthless.
You're a huge loser if you don't go to college.
Is this our biology teacher?
Yep. And I never once even understood the concept of college. I was just like waiting for senior year to end. All I wanted was to get out of this fucking mandated, state-sanctioned, child prison. Mm-hmm. All I wanted was to get out. And they would talk about college. I had meetings. You go to your college counselor, and they tell you these places. You could get into Iowa State, and I'm like, what are you talking about, bitch? I have to live in Iowa. What is this? I'm like, I don't even understand college. I'm like, I hate school. I don't want to live there now. You psychopath. I hate this. I don't want to move in. Are you kidding me? Imagine that. That's what college. I did. That was what college was in my brain.
That is what it is.
I'm like, so it's an apartment at school. Oh my God. I was like, I'll kill myself. Yeah. I'll fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
So you have to go through all that. And you're like, I don't even know what college is. I just want to get out of this. And just if it lasted like another week, I might have jumped off something. I felt like I had no freedom. But you're under this pressure of that you have to go to college. And what was my main fucking point?
You were
the
going to
teacher that was bad,
and you were going to kill people.
Yeah,
you're very close to.
So
killing
there was this
people.
one teacher, and so when I had that impression that like we all had to go to college, and my dad's pressuring me. My dad was a college teacher, a professor or whatever, and he was an academic guy, and he really cared about me going to school. And I'm like, listen, buddy, it ain't happening. I don't know what you think. Like we'll have a big talk. We'll have a sit down someday, and I'll let you know. Like if you still love me, you'll let me not go to college because it ain't happening. I'm never reading a book again. And so there was this teacher that like he would fuck with the kids. Like he had the class where the point system was so much more skewed than every other class.
Yeah.
Like if you failed a test, it was like 500 points.
Yep.
Whereas the other classes, it was like a 20-point test.
You come back.
Yeah. This was like insane. You're like completely fucked.
It was a mind game though, because everything was 5,000.
It was the same
and it was the same thing.
It
but
all equaled out. Yeah.
But you're a child and you don't understand.
But you don't get it, and it was also a very difficult class.
It was extremely difficult.
He didn't teach. He would just stand to the front and he would just like spew like autistic nonsense, and then like 3 kids that could identify every butterfly in North America would be like, I get it, and everyone else is like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, fuck them.
Like mitochondria. Like what the fuck? Shut up! Nobody cares. It's never come up once. Algebra's never come up. Biology's never. None of it's ever come up. I've never had to identify a bird by its heart or its aorta. It's all absolute trivial nonsense. They are stunting people. There could be kids like actually like expanding their brains in school, and instead they make it this rigid, trivial horse shit. You have to take all these tests, and it's all meaningless.
Some people do use math.
Yeah, if you go to STEM major or some
that do
shit,
stuff.
yeah.
Not most people don't.
Engineer people that we need to
I know how
build
to do
stuff
basic
and
math.
computers and stuff.
Yeah, and that's like 2 kids in the class. That doesn't mean they should torture
For the
everyone
most
else.
part, I agree with you, and there was a lot of worthless math as well. But go on.
It's fucked up to act like because there's 2 kids that are going to go build a building someday that everyone in the class has to be like stressed out of their fucking mind.
Exactly.
Well, I think the design is like, let's just try to teach everybody this, and maybe out of 1,000 we'll get 10 good ones.
But it's not. But they do it on a mass scale where everyone fails if they're not keeping up with the engineer kids.
It fucking sucks either way. If you're a kid, it's a nightmare.
So this guy was crazy, and there was this giant fetal pit. You remember this, bitch?
Dude, he fucking...
There was a huge, like, 1,000-point fetal pig exam where for months on end we had to... By the way, these people are sickos, these biology teachers. They're bringing in, like, dead pigs with like, alcohol, and then you have to... And they like, love
smell.
coming up, and you cut it open, and you look at all the parts.
Yes, that is
and I'm like,
gross.
it's like your teacher's fucking, like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
And... You're like, okay, I guess you try it. You on a base level, you're like, okay, I think I get that. I think I get. All right, that's that part. That's that part. Okay, it helped a little bit. Like, oh yeah, kidneys. Okay, yay. And then on the day of the fetal pig exam, when you're like, I studied, this motherfucker he sliced up pieces of hot dogs and beef jerky, and he added random crap. And if you're a stressed out kid that studied all night, you're like, what the fuck is that?
That's fucked up. That's cheating.
And people failed.
I was failing this faggot's class, and I was the only guy he did that to.
That's fucked up.
He did it to a bunch of people in my class.
Yeah.
And they are making you think that your future is on the line. So I remember being like furious to the point of like, I would never do anything. I'm not I don't have that in me. I've never hurt anybody, actually. But I had thoughts of like, I wish that guy dies. I hope he dies. Because I was under the impression, you're fucking with my future. Yeah. My parents are breathing down my neck. Everyone acts like this is the only way you have any worth.
And he
knows. If you go into a good college. And I'm like, so this guy's the gatekeeper for me going to a good college? And he's fucking with me?
He also knows how,
and
he knows how the stakes feel to you.
Yeah.
And he's taking advantage of that. So he's cruel. It's the same thing as like when a nurse starts getting sick of her patients because like, oh, this patient is so high maintenance and like they're just yelling and blah, blah, blah. And that they start like pumping insulin into their fucking vials to kill them.
Yeah.
Teachers, that happens to them, I think, with kids, where they're just like, fuck these kids, I'm going to start torturing them.
He was an evil guy.
If you're not compassionate,
he hated himself.
If you don't love teaching and you're not compassionate, you start torturing the kids.
He hated himself. He was an evil piece of shit. There was a massive rumor, and I'm actually pretty pretty certain it's true that he killed a guy on the operating table and got fired for malpractice and had a big thing, and then wound up a biology teacher at our stupid fucking pedophile school.
He was an alcoholic. Weird. Do you know?
And he was an alcoholic, and he got fired for ordering a hooker to class.
No. The story was he was looking up hookers on the overhead projector, and the kids started filming him and shit. Apparently, it was like Quasimodo. But I wish I was a fly on the wall for that thing, because I would throw that guy into a giant blender to this fucking day.
I would kill him.
I swear to God,
I wouldn't. But like I remember Mark had to talk me down. We were on Instant Messenger, AIM.
Classic.
Junior year. And I was like, no, I'd fucking kill him, dude. He was like, no, you wouldn't, dude. Like, you would feel horrible about it. And I'm like, no, I hope he dies. I really hope he dies. Like, I was so angry.
Oh, yeah.
I was so angry at this man. And I don't know. It was insane what they put. The stress I had. Like, I can't, that's literally, I hope that's the worst period of my life. I was never more stressed out in my life. I was losing my mind. I was having panic attacks. I'd go home, I'd watch The Sopranos, I'd pass out in the bathtub like Tony Soprano. I was losing my fucking mind. I thought if I didn't learn Spanish that I'd never be able to drive a car in this country.
Also,
that's how they make it seem.
And part of it, though, also is like when you just start going through puberty and you're not really, you don't have the tools to deal with like the human condition yet. It's like if you took me right now and sent me back to whatever 7th grade, I'd be like, okay, yeah, this was easy. I figured it out. Like I know how to just like, right, I'll
buckle down.
I'll buckle down. I'll do this amount of work, and it's like, but when you're a kid and you're just like figuring shit out, it's overwhelming.
It's so overwhelming.
Just want to kill everybody.
Dude. I hated it so much. This is a funny thing. One of the kids that I went to school with, his parents owned like Don Francisco Coffee, the coffee that funded like McDonald's or whatever. They signed the deal like while we were at school or whatever, or like in the midst of knowing him. And me and this other kid, Dakota, who I really liked a lot, and he like, I don't know what happened to him. We started talking about how funny it would be if we like started putting so that kids, the Don Francisco coffee started using our school started, St. Francis started using their coffee.
Of course.
So of course, yeah. And so Dakota and I were like, what if we like buy a bunch of cocaine and we like put like small like amounts in the coffee, and then like, because every morning, like, you know, the biology teacher, every teacher would be like, they go to the snack room and they get their coffee, and we wanted to get them all hooked on cocaine and then cut it off cold turkey and then watch them all flip the fuck out in front of class and shit. It would have been better if we had fentanyl back then, cocaine-filled fentanyl.
Yeah, I fucking hated that guy with like, I still hate. I am fucking probably 13 years removed from ever seeing that guy, and I to this day I have the same level of passion.
No, I still think about him.
I have zero enemies. I hate that guy.
He walked like he had a pipe in his ass.
Well,
he was
it's because
fucking piece of shit.
His spine was all fucked up because he was a Mr. Universe contender back in like the 80s, so he was on just shit like ton of steroids. Yeah,
Coleman,
and he's just he was a fucko.
Yeah,
and I say we watch this teacher cut the rest of these kids' hair.
Yeah, and then we'll wrap it up.
You out. Oh, no.
Oh, she's gonna do it? I'd be like, get the fuck away. Girl, like, dudes, whatever, but doing it to a girl, that's crazy.
Grab a girl's hair.
Run.
They all start running.
Yeah, teacher's got scissors.
Parts we watch.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I have
Dude, that video just reminds me of weird moments in high school and in school.
She was arrested?
Teacher, it says she was.
Fucking good.
She was facing serious charges. Teacher arrested after forcibly cutting students' hair while singing.
Could you click the article? I just want to see what happened to her.
A high school teacher in the United States is facing potential jail time after a disturbing incident where she cut a student's hair while singing the national anthem, causing fear and panic among the students present. Margaret Giesinger, a 52-year-old science and chemistry teacher, was taken into custody on December 5th, 2018, following the circulation of a video showing her cutting a student's hair in a classroom. In the video, Giesinger can be heard singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Holding the scissors above her head, she then exclaims, "Next, I'm not done," and proceeds to reach for another student's long hair, causing the students to flee the room in fear. The incident was reported to the police as an instance of child endangerment involving a teacher wielding a pair of scissors. According to police, because it's a weapon.
Child endangerment is that's what it is. Yeah.
According to Police Chief Kevin Meisner of the Visalia Times-Delta, Giesinger has been charged with multiple counts of child cruelty and battery. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Man, I wish that. God, I wish I could have put it.
Throw the book at this fucking.
Throw the fucking book at him. Although she has pleaded not guilty, if convicted of all 6 counts, she could face up to 3 years and 6 months in jail. Hell yeah.
Give her the max.
Put her in high school. Cunt. Anyway, good. How long have we done? We've done good work here.
Thank God. I think we did good work. A lot of good songs.
Right? You know, some good songs, some wacky, wild, you know, some
kooky time.
Rants, some kooky rants, and whatnot, you know. Joey, what's your Instagram? Joey R. LaFleur Instagram, right?
Yes.
John, what do you
John
what do you
Batman
plug
with 2 D's.
Okay. Patreon.com/HateWatchPodcast. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. We get juiced up for the Patreon.
No, we always go say Hate Watch Pod or Hate Watch Podcast.
Hey, I don't know. I can never remember.
I think it's podcast on the Patreon.
We have like Twitter that's a Hate Watch Pod and Instagram that's I don't even know what's going on here. Oh, by the way, our Hate Watch Clips channel. Somebody made our Hate Watch Clips channel, right?
Yeah.
Gabe Redmond. Gabe _Redmond
Gabe,
2.
can you hit me up on Instagram and send me those files so we could like post them on Instagram? Because some of them are very good.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Appreciate it. But they're just
I'm going to connect him with
Yarmals.
Yarmals.
On YouTube shows.
I'm going to connect him with Yarmals.
Send him to Yarmals.
And I'm going to we'll make
Yarmals
a group.
Is making great clips.
We'll make a group with us and Yarmals, and we're going to form like a dream team of our most talented listeners and just start building
the Avengers. The Avengers of retards.
Yeah.
Joey's Nick Fury.
Yarmals makes great clips.
Yarmals is fantastic.
Yarmals loves to clip the worst thing I ever said the whole episode and be like, share this.
He captures all of the slurs.
And I love it. I appreciate he likes that, but it's like, God,
it made me go like, Yarmals is maybe listening for the wrong reasons. I think it's a potential.
No, I get where he's coming from. I'm just like, I don't want to share that. Listen, you come to the show, you can find out the things I say.
Well, it's easy.
I don't want to promote.
I'm kidding, by the way.
Yelling, fag.
I love Yarmals, but it is when you're editing stuff about somebody else, it's a lot easier to leave in the stuff.
I get it. And they've been amazing, and they're really like manic, and they capture they're the best clips I've ever seen anyone make from the show, including me.
You know what's funny?
My clips are always just like based on me. I'm so funny. Look at my clip.
I talked to Gabe.
I'm a real selfish cocksucker. I never include you. I never include you, especially.
But no, it's funny because I talked to Gabe. Gabe is my boy. I talked to him, and I'm always just my goof with him is like, I think Yarmals would have done a better job. But yeah, that's good.
He made a really funny clip I watched it the other night, and I already.
He made the James Cameron one.
The James Cameron one kicked ass.
He made the John Fleshlight one.
Oh, the John Fleshlight one was fucking phenomenal.
That was great. There was another one that I thought was fucking hilarious.
He's made a bunch of really good ones.
Yeah.
Gabe's my boy.
I don't know. I forget.
Love that guy.
I forget everything we do. Doing a podcast is like basically giving yourself Alzheimer's. Yeah. Thank you for listening, folks. We love you. Should we like play ourselves out with some ukuleles?
Sure.
Yeah.
Little ukuleles. Okay, here.
The uke.
There.
Let's see. I like Hawaiian Cafe. Yeah. Ooh.
That's nice.
Hope you enjoy the show. A lot of bad words were said, a lot of death threats were made, but that's just what we do here on the Hate Watch Podcast.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the Hate Watch Podcast. Visit Bali next time you can.
Yeah.
It's the Hate Watch Podcast. John, you try and sing.
It's so soothing.
Come on, go.
God, we're a soothing podcast.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm so much more talented.
I know, it's
John,
crazy.
you just made Devan look so fucking good with that.
I don't know. It's the first thing that popped in my head. You know?
I love everybody. Goodbye.